National Museum of Dhaka.
Okay, you went there. Okay, so have you gone to a 5-star hotel?
Yes, I went to Sheraton once.
You went to share. So did you like it? Is it very
Yes,
different?
actually, I loved it. So actually, it's a 5-star hotel, so everything is really awesome.
Fancy, a little bit fancy.
Yes.
Okay. So when you leave a room, do you turn lights off behind you or keep the lights on throughout your house? Most of the time.
So
Explain why.
actually, in my home there are some specific spots in where the lights always just kept on after the sunset, because that actually keeps the whole house enlightened. But when I go out of my room, personal room, and it depends. If I just go for drinking water or just for a short time, I just turn the light on, then I can come back. But if I just go for a long time for a break or just for walk, then I turn off the light. Actually, it's like
What's the worst tasting thing you have ever eaten?
worst.
Something you really, or you don't like, still you don't like.
Mm,
Anything?
actually, raw tomato. Raw tomato.
Oh, you don't like it.
No, raw tomato, cucumber. I just hate.
You, in any particular reason? Cucumber.
I
People love cucumber.
but I don't.
You don't.
I hate the raw tomato most. I don't know why, but actually I hate its smell and just I
So
don't
you
know why.
don't eat salad. It seems that both of them it
No,
goes
no,
in
no,
salad. You
no.
don't
I
love
don't.
salad.
No, actually, I don't love salad. But if my grandmother knows that, so sometimes I just actually I love cucumber and just a little, and I hate the tomato most. And my grandmother knows that, and she just makes some of the salads without tomato, and I just taste that one a little.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask. Okay, Atik bhai, are you there? Okay, so have you ever purchased anything from a telemarketer? If so, what was it? If not, why didn't you? This one. Have you ever purchased anything from a telemarketer? If so, what was it? If not, why didn't you?
Telemarketer
Means those who usually call you up and offer something, offer a product, and you buy it.
Is that hello?
Hello.
Telemarketer means gazette.
Anything. It could be, as long as they're trying to sell you over phone. They call you
Mobile
up.
phone, laptop.
No. I'm saying that they will call you up over phone, telemarket, and then they will ask you any product. They can sell you any product. Did anybody?
Yeah.
So have you bought anything from any telemarketers?
Yeah.
It's very common in Western country. They call up people, and so what did you buy?
Yes. Several months ago, an unknown person called me, offering a book named "Discover the World." The book price was 990. He told me some features and opportunities of the book.
Okay.
But at the time, I did not feel any kind of any kind of interest regarding the book, so I did not buy the book.
Okay, you didn't buy the book. How frequently? Okay, have you bought any lottery tickets lately in the last 2 or 3 years? There was a time people used to buy a lot of lottery tickets, but I don't know whether it's that common these days. Lottery ticket?
No, in last 2 or 3 years, I did not buy any lottery ticket, but in my student life, I bought lottery ticket several times. But
okay, so,
I did
so
not.
Why didn't you buy it?
prize.
Why didn't you buy it in the last 2 or 3 years? You think that no, it doesn't work, or you won't be lucky enough to win a big ticket, win a big prize? You have lost hope.
Not like that. Wherever I know the spirit of religion, I totally stop to buy lottery ticket. It is forbidden in our religion. As a result, I totally stop buying lottery ticket.
Okay. So, fine. So how many times a day do you look at yourself in the mirror?
In the morning, when I made myself ready for going to office, at that time I stood up in front of the mirror and looked myself.
Okay, look to yourself. Okay. Fadia, how are you? Fadia, you can listen to me. Fadia, you can listen to me. Can hear me? Okay. Shibli, can you listen to me?
Yes, sir. I'm listening, sir.
Hello, sir.
Acha, okay. I mean, Fadia,
Sir,
Fadia,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, so when you're traveling to Sylhet, do you pack too much or too little? Explain. Faria, you understood my question? Faria? Hello, Faria.
Can you repeat, please?
So this one, when you travel, do you pack too much or too little? When you travel to, say, think about Sylhet, you're going to Sylhet. Do you pack too much or too little?
Sir, as my sister and brother-in-law is staying there, so it will be long, inshallah, or it generally it has been long, I think, but in general, when I travel, then it is actually little time for me to travel.
Okay, so sorry, I was busy with the phone. So do you pack too much or too little? Sorry, Faria?
Sir, not too much, not too little, but generally.
So sometimes, do you belong to that group? They only take the minimum stuffs. But there are some people, they will take everything. They need everything. So what kind of person? They never can take a small bag. You can't help it. What kind of person are you? Hello? Hello? Okay. Shibli?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. She's back probably. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, I'll come to her later. What is the wackiest belief you held as a child?
Sorry, it was disconnected as I am in my cousin's house actually.
Oh, you're in cousin's house. Okay, so you'd like to participate?
Yes, sir, no problem. No, sir.
Okay,
so it was disconnected as I am in mobile.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I'll come back to you. Don't worry, just come back to you.
Sir.
What's the wackiest behavior you held as a child? Shibli, what's the wackiest belief you held as a child?
Really, sir, I'm not familiar with the word wacky. What is the
Wacky. Wackiest means, weird, probably weird. Something you thought, you believe you had, but later on you realize it's not right. Wacky. These are the words you need to know, when you will go to USA or Australia or Canada. Wacky is silly. Wacky means silly. Anything you believed, but later on you thought that, no, yes, this is wrong. What's the wackiest belief you held as a child? Anything you remember? You don't have to.
I can't remember the
Okay.
belief in my mind.
Okay, what's your favorite beverage?
Actually, my favorite beverage is currently the mixture of little bit sugar and lemon in water. That is called in Bengali. It is called sherbet, lemonade. Actually, this is my favorite.
Okay, Shibli.
Yes,
So I can hear you properly. I don't know whether others can hear you. So can you speak a little bit louder?
Can you hear me, sir, now?
Huh.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, still, I don't know. No.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, but okay, fine. So, so I'm saying that. Okay, another question. What's the best steps you have ever taken in an effort to improve your health? What's the best steps you have ever taken in an effort to improve your health?
Currently, in recent days, I have taken a step to reduce the eating carbohydrate and started to eating oatmeal after just 1 week before I have taken the decision that I will less eat and go for have carbohydrate items. So that is rice or bread and more we take more I will take oats item and oats with banana or some sorts of fruits which is available in our locality. And before that, I had started simple workout in my home. I am very reluctant to do physical exercise, but I have started very simple workout, just walking speedily in home, just a little.
Okay, okay, fine. Anand?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so by any chance, have you ever been an audience member for any television shows? Which ones? Any? Have you ever?
No, sir. I didn't have a chance to be an audience member for any TV shows.
Okay, you haven't been. What magic tricks do you know? Do you know how to perform magic?
Actually, I used to practice some of the magic stuffs early, but I don't do it right now because actually I don't like the stuffs right now. I used to learn magic from the internet and used to practice some of the cards magics, and then I just give up.
Okay, okay. So, uh, so what was the last time you sat on a park bench for more than 10 minutes? Do you remember?
No, actually, because for a long time I didn't visit the park.
Okay.
Just,
Other than that, if there were no COVID, you would have been
yes,
more
then I
frequent?
would. Yes, sir. Then I would go more frequently because after some of the coachings we meet with my friends and we just come and just sit on a park and gossip for a long time.
Okay. Ananda, are you there? Ananda,
Yes, sir.
what's your favorite item to cook? What's your favorite item to cook?
I like to cook chicken because I feel that it is a easy recipe and
Okay.
my favorite food also. So as it is my favorite food, I cook it with more consciousness and more consciousness. So I like to cook chicken.
Okay. Would you ever be interested in observing a surgery? If a doctor, if you know a doctor, he gives you the opportunity to look at a surgery where they will cut the human being. Would you attend that?
Yes.
Would you enjoy that?
Yes, I have interest on that, and I several times I watched some surgery video in YouTube. And I like to see this, watch the surgeries and how skillfully doctors do this. And
Okay.
their calmness.
Fine.
I want to.
Okay. So do you turn away when the nurse brings out the needle? You know, when they push, but you know, for a.
No, I look at this.
So you don't have any problem with that?
No,
Okay.
I have no problem.
What do you admire most about your best friend? Is there anything you really admire most about your best friend?
Yes, my best friend is Mauri, and I admire her togetherness. Like if we have any quarrel or any kind of bad connection, but all of them, she always connected with me. She always be connected with me.
Okay. Atik bhai, to feel rested, how many hours of sleep do you need each night? To feel rested, how many hours of sleep do you need each night?
According to experienced doctors and psychologists, a healthy person should take sleep 6 to 8 years in every night, but 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
But excessive pressure of official work, I did not get enough scope.
No, I usually don't get. I usually don't, or I don't. I usually don't get. You don't get.
Usually don't get enough time to sleep.
So do you feel tired? That's why, you know, throughout the day, you know, sometimes, you know, do you feel that? Do you feel tired a little bit because you never can really have a good night's sleep because you're always, most of the time, at many times you're too busy. So do you feel a little bit tired sometimes?
Sometimes I feel a little bit tired, but not in every night. I cannot sleep 6 to 8 hours. Sometimes I get the opportunity for sleeping.
Sometimes you become used to that. You know, even if you sleep less hours, sometimes you become used to that because in the human. Okay. So, Maruf, are you there? Maruf. Okay, Anand. Anand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's one guilty pleasure you enjoy too much to give up?
Actually,
What's one guilty pleasure you enjoy too much? It could be eating excess chocolate or eating something excessively
wait,
always
like
weight, or
that.
you have to do something, sleep all the time. You know it's not good.
Okay, wait. I think then eating Chinese or eating restaurant fast food, it would be one of the best choice for the answer, I think.
It's a guilty pleasure. You should
Yes,
cut
sir.
on that, but still you
Yes,
can't
sir.
help it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Actually, when I see new offers, then I just think, okay, I just give it a try. And like this, it's really hard to avoid it.
Okay. So when you travel to Dhaka, do you eat
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of fast food?
No, sir. When I would travel to Dhaka, I don't eat fast food or I don't even go to a restaurant. Actually, I have a lot of cousins and relatives there. So when I go to Dhaka, I used to just visit their houses, and that actually my whole trip just visiting for my relatives' house.
Have you ever compared the food, the quality of food in Borishal and in Dhaka? Is there any difference?
Yes, there are many. I've attended many of marriage ceremonies, so actually I can actually do some comparison. The Dhaka's food is really good actually, but sometimes I feel that it's not good as Borisha's because I'm just habituated with my native styles of cooking. So actually, there's quite difference. So as a result, it feels a little something new and it's just hard to catch.
Okay. So you're trying to say that food in Borishal is better than of Dhaka.
Oh yes, actually I'm just habituated with this for this
Yes, I know
reason.
that. It could be. Do you think credit card is a good thing? People should
Mm,
carry credit cards, or it's better not to carry money?
yes, sir. Credit card is definitely a good thing because every time we can't carry a checkbook with us. But on the other hand, credit card is small that can be fit in a money bag, and we can easily just like just put the card into the
No, no,
machine and
no. But one thing, we are not talking about. There's debit card, there's credit card. Debit card is whatever money you have in your bank, you can spend it. But credit card, they're offering you more money. So
okay, sir.
later on, and
To be honest, I'm not adult here, so I don't have bank account. I don't have the debit card, credit card things, so I don't have a clear idea. I thought these two were same actually. For
okay,
yes,
no
sir.
problem, no problem. Okay, so who's the most jolliest person you know? Among your
Joe.
friend or anybody, very jolly. Who comes in your mind? That person.
Mm, Actually, my friend circle, when we meet together, they are the most jolliest person.
Hmm. Who's
Actually,
that? Who's that person?
I can mention Sakib, Limon, Aurelie there.
Okay. Ananda, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Who's the smartest person you know? Within your friend circle. And it doesn't have to be Einstein. You know what I'm saying, that, but he's a friend of mine and you happen to talk to him, or, say meet him or her. You may think really smart. You have sometimes you have people or they're very different.
In that sense, I meet several persons who seems to me smart. Uh, yes, who seems to me smart, and one of I meet. I feel that a number of my colleagues are smart, and a girl, she was my colleague in few years ago, and she is a tribal girl, she is smart. She studied in abroad. Her secondary school studies in India, and then she comes to Bangladesh and
came to
Bangladesh.
No, she came to Bangladesh.
Yes, then she came to Bangladesh and studied in a university, private university.
Okay.
Hello. So after that, she joined in with me in a project, and she was so smart in speech or her doing. About her doing, she was smart. Her thinking is progressive, and she can assume different things. She can assume different things prior to the incident, and yes, she guided me in different situation, and
Okay.
it was good.
Are you in touch with her? Are you still in touch with her?
Yes, we are in touch with. Sorry, এটার answer কি হবে?
Yes, still I'm in touch with her. I am still in touch with her. Yes, definitely, and I met her just 2 months ago. ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা, how long on average does it take you to fall asleep once you turn on the lights? Hello? Ananda? Ananda, are you there?
Hello.
Hello. You
Yes,
can hear
sir.
me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, so how long on average does it take you to fall asleep once you turn on the lights?
Yeah, it depends on my taking tea or the stress, work stress or physical stress. If I'm tired, if I feel tired, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to fall asleep. But sometimes it takes 1 hour, and at that time I try to hear some radio shows, which and hearing those.
After hearing
by hearing those.
Or after listening to those.
Yes, after listening to those, I fall asleep.
You usually have good sleep, sound sleep, good sleep.
Okay, usually fall asleep.
Do you usually have a good sleep every night? Some people
Not at all. Not at all. Sometimes I see nightmares, and at that time, and the sleep breaks 1 or 2, 3 or 4 times in a night, and of course it is not good. But sometimes I just fall asleep and wake at morning.
Okay. Which animals scare you most? Why? This one. Which animal?
Yes, I don't like cat.
Cat?
Yes, I don't like cat because in my childhood, not in childhood, and in my teenage time, one cat attacked me and bite me in my shoulder. And it was bad experience for me. So I don't like cat, and it also scare about
you did anything
animal.
to her, or just all in a sudden she did?
No, it was
him or her.
I somehow she felt disturbed
okay.
as I switch on the light.
Okay. It was in your house or some?
No, it was my grandmother's house in the village.
Okay. Shibli, are you there? Shibli?
Yes, sir.
Shipley?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there. What remedy for curing the common cold works best for you? What remedy for curing the common cold works best for you?
To be frankly, I had severe problem with cold. Before pandemic, I was very much frightened that what will happen to me if the cold caught again me. I became caught by cold. So that I currently, when I caught by cold, usually I took honey and ginger tea. And another thing I have usually taken when I was caught by cold, that is Kalijira black seed with honey. And also I like to drink as much as hot water during cold, and gargle with salt water.
Okay, so are you serious-minded or a jokester? How do you present yourself?
I believe myself an average person. I not like that person who can do hilarious joke, and a very moody person also. I'm not that kind of moody person. I think I myself as an average human being, not too much.
Okay. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage in it head on? You know, what kind of personality you have? Are you more likely to avoid conflict? Hello?
Usually I try to avoid conflicting items and conflicting person, and I don't like to
You like to avoid conflict?
yes, sir. I don't like to engage those things in my life, and bring my life those which can which could cause conflict in.
Acha, yeah, others, can you hear him clearly or it's a little bit hazy? Others, আপনাকে সবাই শুনতে পাচ্ছেন শিপলির কথাগুলো ক্লিয়ারলি? হ্যালো?
Yes, sir, I can hear.
শুনতে পাচ্ছেন না? আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে, আমার একটু কেমন যেন ইয়ে লাগছে। So what was the most recent?
একটু আস্তে মনে হচ্ছে কথাগুলো।
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ, একটু জোরে, শিপলি একটু যদি পারো একটু জোরে বলো, হ্যাঁ? What was the most recent compliment you received and savored? What was the most recent compliment you received and savored? Savored মানে উপভোগ করে না, savored মানে উপভোগ করে, হ্যাঁ।
Just recent compliment was in my workplace. I have recently joined in the new workplace. Earlier I was in another office, and just 1 year. It has been 1 year I have joined there. Joined here, and after completing a project, my supervisor called me in front of a meeting, and introduced me as a newcomer, and appreciated my doings for this project I have done with my team members, which was a 4 members team, and I was on lead with that team for that team.
What's something about yourself that you hope will change, but that probably will never will? Anything you want to change or you want to, happen, but very likely that's not going to. Anything that you strongly believe?
Not this is not the belief thing of my belief. This is a drawback of my nature. Actually, I think this is I can't remember very easily. My memorizing power is very much less comparing to other people. That's why I cannot recall all things.
Okay, so do you have it? Does it make a problem in your job? Do you feel that if you train more, your power, memorizing power would have been better, things would have been much more easy in your job? Do you feel any disadvantage for this in your job?
Not severely. I have faced any disadvantages for this drawback, this fault. But if I have the good, I believe if I had a good memory and memorizing power, I could do more better in my job section because I
think it's always helps. Huh? Good memory.
Definitely, good memory is always
always helps.
I saw many people.
It's not essential, but in some cases they get that edge. Yes, they definitely.
For that reason, I need to maintain a diary all time and.
Okay, you try to maintain a diary.
Try to maintain, but another good thing is that after doing 2 or 3 times that thing, I can used to that.
Okay. Okay, Atik Bhai, are you there? Atik Bhai? Hello? Atik Bhai, you're there? Okay, I can't hear him. Anand? Hello, Anand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure,
What's
sir.
something about yourself that you will hope will never change? Anything? Any quality, characteristic?
I think laziness and taking fast food will never change.
That you will never change. Laziness.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lazy, but how? Describe. And how you feel you are lazy?
Actually, how every day I used to wake up at 10 or 10:15. I have nothing to do, then I used to just like sit just for nothing. And if someone gives me any job work to do, if it is not so important, then I just think that.
So
okay,
you enjoy sleeping. Some people they simply after 7:30 they just can't remain in the bed.
Oh no, so I can remain bed for a long time.
Do you what? Do you dream? Do you dream a lot while you're sleeping, or you're just sleep?
Sometimes it dreams. Sometimes, not every day.
Okay, fine. Okay, are you a leader or a follower? How do you know?
So in some cases, I just become the leader, and in some cases, I would like to be the followers.
So when you are a leader, while having fast food?
But no, not only that. I'm just leader when I just know about the topic properly, and I have the proper knowledge. Then I would like to be the leader and take the responsibility. But if I don't have the clear idea, then I would like to be the follower.
Okay, are you more of a rule breaker or a rule keeper? Why?
Actually, I'm a kind of rule keeper because I think the rules are made to keep us away from doing something harmful. So I just respect this thing and I follow the rules.
Would you describe yourself as an extrovert or an introvert? Give an example.
I'm a introvert. If someone just gonna and if someone just come to me for chat, then I just chat. And if someone share their personal things, then I just share my personal thing. I don't like to just knock someone or just call someone and tell about my stuff. Not like that. If someone comes for friendship to me, then I just talk with them for hours after hours. I'm like that.
Okay, Ananya, are you there? Ananya? Hello, Ananya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, would you describe yourself as more of a feeler or a thinker? Why?
More or less, I feel myself both of them. I
think I'm both of that. I'm both a feeler and a thinker. I'm both a feeler as well as a thinker. Why? Okay, so both. Okay, fine, no problem. So, are you usually late, early, or on time? Why?
Usually late, early, or
think
on
about
time.
Your office.
Why? Where?
You had office. You had office. You have worked in offices. In general, were you always late, early, or on time?
I am always on time. Sometimes it become early, but I never be late to the office.
Okay,
and
so should we talk to your boss, or we take your words?
Sir, can't hear.
No, you want me to talk to your boss to verify it, or we can take
You
the word?
can verify.
Okay.
Of course, you can verify.
In my case, I'm never
Yes.
late, but yes, I'm late. I'm late means, but not that much late. Say for some reason, just within 5 minutes. I'll be late probably, but within 5 minutes I'll be there.
Okay.
So I don't know. Say it's difficult for me to be on time, and I start late usually. I usually start late. I don't know. I'm a little bit lazy probably for that. No, I'm not really happy about that. Say I tend to procrastinate. Okay, another 5 minutes. Let me take another 5 minutes. Okay. So what goals have you recently set for yourself, and how you're going on them so far, and how you're doing on them so far?
Okay. My recent goal is getting. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My recent goal is getting good score in IELTS in the GT and academic both.
Okay.
And how I am doing on them? Yes, I am practicing reading and listening modules, and speaking with you. But yes, I am not very much forcing on writing. I need to do that.
Is there any particular reason you are not doing that? What's difficult about writing? It takes time, and you'll have to think, and you'll have to get.
It is a matter of starting.
Or you're lazy, not
yes,
lazy.
I'm
saying
lazy.
that you're lazy. you know that once you start it, you have to be serious.
Yes.
Okay, and so how important is this for you to get a good score in IELTS? Is it going to change your life?
Of course, and I feel that as I am now, I am not a student, or I am just a professional. I am leading a professional life, so I need to achieve something good in my life. And now, in this time, I can achieve. If I achieve a good score in IELTS, I will be happy. And yes, another thing is I will try for some scholarships in the November, December. So good score in IELTS is important to me.
To what degree are you a patriot? Are you a patriot? And how do you express your patriotism? Do you think you are a patriot?
Yes, I am patriot.
Or you have doubt, or whether you have doubt in yourself?
No, I am patriotic. I like my country. I love my country. And I love everything of my country, but I don't like this policy and practices and corruption. I know my country is embedded with this type of corruption, but yes, I have hope.
Except corruption, corruption and some bad practices, you like almost everything in Bangladesh. Okay. So, are you a creature of habit? Explain your answer. Are you a creature of habit?
Creature of habit, sir. I can't understand what is creature of habit.
Creature of habit মানে অনেকে অভ্যাসের দাস এটা.
Oh no, I am not like that person. I can change my habits.
So some people, what happens if they think that they are becoming addicted to something, they move away. But some people they can, they always.
It's like living in a comfort zone.
No, not about comfort zone. Creature of habit. It could be bad habit as well.
Oh.
Somebody is doing drugs. Somebody is watching too much television. Someone is the whole day is into Facebook, and you can escape. So, are you that kind of person, or you think no? You have full kind of control.
Yes, I have full control on myself. I am not much addicted or dependent on my habit. But yes, I have some bad habit, but those all are my behaviors, related to my behaviors, but not any.
Not your habit.
Yes.
Okay. In what situations you are most likely to procrastinate?
Sir, this is another tough
No,
thing.
Procrastinate হলো ওই যে আরেকটু পরে করি কালকে করি, এটাকে procrastinate.
Oh, yes. I am
এই
that
ওয়ার্ডটা
type
খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এই ওয়ার্ডটা খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এটা
Okay.
প্রত্যেকদিন ইউজ করা যায়।
Okay. I am that kind of person, yes. I always delay things and exactly do the things on the মুহুর্মুহুর সময়, স্যার।
কি
মুহুর্মুহুর সময় মানে একেবারে শেষ সময়, লাস্ট টাইম।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ওইটা কি মুহুর্মুহু নাকি? এটা তো না,
বাংলায় মুহুর্মুহুর।
না না না, মুহুর্মুহু তো ওইটা না। মুহুর্মুহু মানে মুহুর্মুহু বন্দুকের গুলি, মানে ওইটা অনেক বেশি না, বেশি পরিমাণে না। আর এটা হলো অন্তিম মুহূর্ত,
অন্তিম লাস্ট টাইম,
হ্যাঁ একেবারে অন্তিম মুহূর্ত,
এন্ড টাইম,
11th hour যেটা
11th hour, yes.
So আমার ওই প্রবলেম আছে, I have a problem I want to tend to do, and the other time I tend to enjoy myself, you know, say watching something, you know, I'm watching video, I'm watching this one, you know, I don't want to do it then, you know, in the last moment I tend to do that. I have that problem. Say, is there any books that have made a big impact on you?
Yeah.
Is there any books you have read and you know it made a big impact on you?
Yes, I read a book I like to read autobiographies. I like to read autobiographies, and I read books on Charlie Chaplin, and I like this actor, and it has, and also I like to read some technical books, but as recently I read a book on brain, and it has a good impact, great impact on me. I can explain everything or a human behavior in a way of brain.
Okay, good. Atik bhai, are you there? You are there, huh? How much of a bargain hunter are you? Explain. How much of a bargain hunter are you? Hello, Atik bhai.
Yes.
How much of a bargain hunter are you? Explain.
Bargain hunter.
Bargain hunter.
Shikari.
না, বার্গেন হান্টার মানে কোথাও কম দামি সেল টেল হলে অনেকে আছে না, ওখান থেকে খোঁজ খবর রাখে। হ্যাঁ, সো আবার অনেকে একটা দোকানে যায়, ওখান থেকে যা হয় কিনে বের হয়ে যায়। So how much of a bargain? Do you do that? Do you bargain? Do you always look for
yes, I do. I follow the advertisement around the year, especially the reputed and big company sometimes announce discount prices on the eve of summer and the winter, and I eagerly wait for the time, and when they announced the discount prices, I go to the shop and collect the things as I need.
Okay. So how much of a shopper are you? Where is your favorite place to shop? Some people always like to shop. You know, they love going to shopping. And with that kind of person, you don't get time. That's one thing. But still, some people still, you know, they are busy, but still they want to go to shopping. And in Bangladesh, which one is your favorite place to shop?
I like to shop, especially in occasion, such as Holi, Eid, Novoborsho, Happy New Year, and some other family occasions. At that time, I like shopping, but not like that. I like shopping the whole year.
Okay, so are you ever a high maintenance person? Explain.
Not like that, but I always try to maintain the expenditure as I earn.
Okay, you try. Have you ever written a poetry in your life?
Yeah, I have read a lot of poetry in my life.
But have you written it? Written one? Have you written any poetry for yourself?
Yeah, I have written several poetry in my life, especially in student life. Now, in a job life, I haven't enough time or scope to write a poem or poetry.
Okay, how mechanically inclined do you consider yourself? Give an example.
Mechanically inclined.
Inclined. You are good at mechanical. অনেকে আছে না মেকানিক্যাল জিনিসগুলো ভালো বোঝে। একটা মেশিন নষ্ট হয়ে গেলে নিজে নিজেই ঠিক করতে পারে। যতটুকু নলেজ আছে তত থেকে। So are you that kind of person, or some people they avoid?
I'm not that kind of person, but my elder brother is a very proficient in mechanically inclined person, and my very childhood I helped my elder brother and follow her, but I didn't proficient in this thing.
Okay, fine. So how many different conversations can you adequately carry on at the same time? Oh no, okay, so you have to do that probably. You know, when you are doing something, you always get phone calls and you carry on the conversation. You know, it's a part of your job. How comfortable are you with uncertainty? Are you very so now many of us are in a state of uncertainty. How you're dealing with that? Atik bhai?
I think every person has his own plan, but sometimes it comes problem which did not expect. But in case of my position, I feel comfortable uncertainty. It's
Okay.
because in the very childhood I used to like by accept challenging things.
Okay, good. Ananya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Say, how comfortable are you with uncertainty? Are you are very good at dealing with uncertainty?
Actually, no one likes uncertainty, but I feel myself cool and calm in uncertain things. But in sometimes I become excited or angry on uncertainty, and it is for need.
Okay, fine. Then Shibli, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Shibli,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so what about how comfortable are you with uncertainty? Are you feeling any kind of uncertainty at this moment? You know, because
Yes,
you have a job, but you know the coronavirus is there.
Right.
Many people, you find other people they're in a confusion what to do. Or HS is not being taken?
Currently, I am different kinds of uncertainty in my mind, and uncertainties in my mind, especially for the thinking about the future of my family and that, and what will be happen next 3 to 4 years or 5 years, and
so okay, what do you think? You know, you have a kid. What's his age? You have a boy.
6.5 years.
His age is
6.5.
Oh, 6.5. So how you're thinking? You know, say what will be next year, or are you very positive everything will, or it will be difficult?
Actually, sir, if I thinking about the thinking about the pandemic, considering the pandemic, there is all things are uncertain. What will happen, we never know, because many fields, many sectors are affected due to this virus, and how long we can survive
Cope with that. So what about your banking sector?
Banking sector also.
How deep is that? You know, sometimes what happens, the problem you won't be able to understand now after 2 years, after 3 years, because you know they have a kind of a some safety measures.
Banking sectors are not, sir, out of risk. They are also running risk in currently, because government has also announced that they will take such kind of measures which will help the businessmen. If the bank sectors are got detrimentally affected, that will not be any issue to them. They are thinking about the businessmen right now. And also, you know, many banks already declared the salary cut to their employees already, and how they will overcome the situations. It depends on how quick we get the vaccine in our country or in the world.
Okay.
These all kinds of uncertainties are circling in my mind all time.
Okay, and especially we are worried about our loved ones. You know, especially the kids, because you know they have a future. And do you think, you know, this the impact of this coronavirus will linger for many years? You know, it will be felt for the next 4 to 5 years. Is there any chance?
If human being are able to get the, I think if the vaccine able to get the vaccine very quick within 2021, the effect and actually the detrimental effect will linger definitely up to the more 2 or 3 years to overcome the losses they have already caused in their life, in their business. They need to overcome this, and which will take more 2 to 3 years, and it will linger more if the vaccine came more.
But do you think vaccine will change everything? Vaccine will change everything, you know, the way, or
vaccine,
you know, it seems that we are all predicting. Nothing is for sure. It seems that everything, you know, especially about corona, we have been projecting.
All countries are in fear, actually, what will happen to their citizens.
Okay.
That's why they are concerned about doing any business, opening their border, and which are in constrained manner. Actually, they are doing. They are not open, or economy. Actually, world economies are not open. That's why all countries are concerned the safetyness of the people.
Okay, fine.
If the vaccine could come earlier, then they can boost up the state. They can take those states to boost up the economy as early as much as possible.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. Anand, are you there? Anand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So are you a superstitious person? Give an example.
No, sir, I'm not a superstitious person. Actually, when I hear anything like that, I used to take reference from religion or from modern science or from Google. So I'm not like that.
Okay, so what one word best describes your mother? One
Huh?
word.
One word for?
What one word best describes your mother?
Sorry, sir, I can hear you clearly. One word,
Okay,
what?
best describes your mother. This one. Anything she's
Oh, best
describes your
actually,
mother.
actually, she is one of the best. Actually, she just do all the work for me, and I don't need to think for anything else. And even she just reminds me everything, my coaching times, my education times, or institutions times. And besides this, she also work hard day and night so that I don't need to work for anything. And even and she just yet in this age she don't even let me to wash my clothes also. So I'm really happy to get a mother like her.
Okay, what's something you regret losing, selling, or giving away? Explain why.
What's actually what regret losing? What I regret? Actually,
Anything? Okay, so
my
just
phone, my cell phone,
something regret
my cell,
losing. Eh?
my cell phone. I will regret if I lose this one because actually it's not a cell phone. My mama, sorry, mama
Hmm.
English key.
Uncle?
Okay, my
Maternal
uncle,
uncle.
oh, maternal uncle gift me this phone. So actually, it's not just a phone; it's a gift. So I will actually regret a lot if I just like lose it or sell it.
Okay. How absent-minded do you get? Give an example.
Absent-minded. Actually, sometimes I get absent-minded if I just take something, if I just do something for a long period of time, like when I do a virtual class for almost 1.5 hours or 2 hours, then I become absent-minded. Or if I do some real work, a real life class for more than an hour, I become absent-minded. So like that.
Which is better, your short-term memory or your long-term memory?
It depends on situation because my short-term memories, if the short-term memories are like something I saw and not I didn't read it from anywhere, then my short-term memory is better. But if I just read it and have practiced sometimes, then my long-term memory also very good if I just practice sometimes.
Okay. So, what do you take for granted the most?
Mm, what will it take? There are many things, sir.
What's the most?
I think
মানে ওইটা তো ফ্রি, মানে এটা তো এইটাই, মানে ওইটা
yes,
যে
sir.
you get my point.
যে দেবে স্যার, যেটা দেবে সে তাতেই খুশি
No,
স্যার।
it could be your love, unconditional love, you know, of your mother or your father towards you. What do you take? মানে take for granted মানে ওইটা, take for granted মানে তুমি মনে করো ফ্রি, এটা তো হবেই, এটা তো ফ্রি। হ্যাঁ, কিন্তু কেউ যে করছে, কেউ যে কষ্ট করছে, এটা তো আমরা ওই দামটা দিই না, এইটাই। হ্যাঁ, এটার অর্থ হলো টেক ফর গ্রান্টেড। ওকে, আমাদের Faria is there. I almost forgot whether she was there. Faria? No. Okay, sorry. Faria is there. Okay, then whom can I ask? I can ask Ananya. Ananya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How often do you interrupt others while they're talking? Do you usually, when somebody is talking among themselves, do you interrupt or you never do that? Or it depends on the situation?
Most of the time, I don't interrupt others in they are talking while they are talking. But sometimes some people has not conscious about the timing, and if I am in a meeting or in an important work, I And if I found that someone calling me and talking the casual things, I interrupt them. And
okay. So when you have nothing pressing, where does your mind drift? When you have nothing pressing, where does your mind drift? কোনো কাজ নাই হাতে, তখন মাথা কোন দিকে চলে যায়? হঠাৎ করে হয় না? কোন দিকে মাথা চলে? হ্যাঁ, so when you have nothing pressing.
When I have nothing pressing, I always think about my childhood and my study periods when I was free and I had no tension about my family and future. So I think about that, and and in another if I watch a lot of movies and I try to read books. I think about those.
Okay. So would you describe yourself as more laid back or more intense? Why?
Sir, again I can't. Laid back and more intense.
Laid back মানে ওই যে অত কম্পিটিটিভ না, মানে আচ্ছা হয়েছে মানে কোনো কিছু একটা পড়ে গেছে, আমি ওখানে খুঁজে নিয়ে এটা আচ্ছা 5 টাকায় গেছে তো গেছে, না ওই লেট ব্যাক মানে আসলে অত কোনো কিছুতে সিরিয়াস। লেট ব্যাক এটা আরাম প্রিয় টাইপের, মানে ওই যে কষ্ট করতে হবে এটা করতে, or more interest. কিছুজন সবকিছুতে খুব ইন্টারেস্ট, বাট how do you describe yourself?
I will describe myself in medium, in the middle of this. I am not so much laid back because I am serious about my career and future. But yes, I am not so much intense of getting something which is not so easy for me to get. And I never be so much competitive for those.
Okay. Shibli acho? When was the last time you wanted to scream? Explain. Do you remember? Or sometimes you get pissed off with a customer, you want to scream but you can't.
No sir. Then I need to lose my job if I scream against a customer.
Okay. Do you ever double?
I think I screamed last time when I saw a cricket match, Bangladesh and some another country. That's thing I can remember. Bangladesh won the toss. Bangladesh won the match or something else. The umpire did not respond to the positive case for Bangladesh's side. Then probably I had screamed so much. Otherwise, sometimes I little bit scream to my son when he does not obey my decision. And
fine. Okay, so another question. Do you ever double or triple check things? In what cases? Double or triple? Do you ever check something double or triple?
To say frankly, to be more frankly, I need to check my workings double or triple every time because I work in my workplace, in my workplace because of my nature of the job, my job nature.
Does it happen? You go up to the door and then you forget that whether you have locked
several times it happens. I forgot to take something and go out without taking the important things from home, and then I need to.
Okay, is it a weak point that you check or triple check?
Double check is not, I think, not a weak point, but confidently, if I check anything doubly checked, and it will. I personally think it will bolster someone's confidence that. Nothing mistaken.
Okay. Done. So, what's somebody's idiosyncrasy that really bothers you? Anybody is idiosyncrasy. Idiosyncrasy মানে হচ্ছে অদ্ভুতটা। মানে normally যা করা হয় একটু অন্য জিনিস করে, এটা করে। And anything? And
I can't recall that kind of nature of a person, but I actually I dislike the nature of doing.
Sometimes you might have a boss. Sometimes you might have a boss.
When
You cannot say anything, but you don't like the way he or she behaves, and that could be a challenge. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how controlling a person you are you? Explain. Are you very dominating, and
I try to be dominating person, but I probably I didn't able to reach that much. So I will mark myself as 6 or 7. 6 to 7.
Okay, fine. Atik bhai, are you there?
Sir,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a perfectionist are you? Are you a perfectionist?
I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I am at my family. I am in one kind, and on the other hand, in workplace, I am in another thing. It's because when my family matter, I think my scale is 80 or 8. But in my workplace, I always try to scale 9 or 9 plus.
Okay. So where do you think you spend most of your money? Where do you spend most? In which sector? On which area do you think you have to spend the most money?
Fine. I spend my house for most of our money.
Okay. What do you think about more than anything else? Is there anything particularly you always think more than anything else that's your priority always? Someone wants to get ahead in their job. Someone, something else. Traveling. So what really come back?
Very low voice. I didn't hear your speech.
And কি বলছেন?
Hello.
হ্যাঁ.
I didn't hear your speech.
Oh, I see. What do you think about more than anything else?
Please illustrate.
What do you think more? মানে what really goes always ওইটাই আসল, অন্যান্য গুলো যখনই আপনার সময় পান ওইটা নিয়ে চিন্তা করেন আপনি। কারণ একটা প্ল্যান হতে পারে, এমন কোনো কিছু আছে? হ্যাঁ, so you are very preoccupied with something.
Yeah, at present I am thinking a matter how I make myself eligible for the scholarship, so that I am trying to cope up IELTS score, and I am now preparing myself for the examination.
Okay. আচ্ছা, তাহলে প্রত্যেককে একটা প্রশ্ন করে আজকে এখানে শেষ করে দেবো। হ্যাঁ, এটা ছোট একটা দুইটা করে প্রশ্ন। Shibli, to what extent do others' beliefs influence you? Why? Do you think you are strongly influenced by others' beliefs? Shibli?
Yes, sir.
You believe, to what extent do others' beliefs influence you?
Tell you the truth, others' influence sometimes works on me, I influenced by other when I saw some good nature and good deed someone is doing. I feel to pursue that deed also.
Okay, so
Influenced me. Someone's good doings influenced me a lot actually.
Okay, so at what time of the day do you feel your best? At what time of the day do you feel yourself the best?
When I return home from my office, I feel blessed because I.
Or when do you feel the worst?
When I need to get up early, get up from brain, get up from.
When do you get up? When do you get up?
I usually get up at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 past 7 actually. I set my alarm at 10 past 7.
Do you have to take your boy to school? Usually, do you take him?
No, sir. Usually, when the before the pandemic, my wife took him to go to school
every day,
and I go to office.
Okay. Do you awaken naturally or need an alarm? Do you awake?
Yes, sir.
Do you get up naturally?
No, sir. I set alarm in my mobile.
You need to.
Yes,
Without
that, it is difficult to wake up for me because in two mobile I set the alarm for interval of 1 minute.
Fine. And then, is there any fear you'd like to overcome? And then,
no, sir. Actually, I don't have that fear. I'd like to overcome. Not like that.
Not like that. Say what do you consider your best quality?
Actually, I think patient is one of my best quality. I can just like wait for something for a long time. I consider it as one of my best quality.
Are you more task oriented or people oriented? Why?
I would like just task oriented, sir. Actually, why I love it like that? Actually, what will I say about it? Task oriented, I think.
Okay. Is it more important to you to look good or feel good?
I think it's more important to feel good because what is there to look good if you are not okay with it?
Okay, what's your idea of a good time?
What's my idea of? I think morning is the good time.
No. What's your idea? If you go traveling, you are having a good time.
Oh, that kind of.
That kind of. It's a good time. I had a.
Actually, once I went to a beach, that was one of my good. I went with my cousins.
Okay. Ananna. Oh, okay. Ananna, are you there? Hello, Ananna. Okay, she has left. Then Atik Bhai, are you there?
I am with you.
Okay, so who is the first person you tell when something good happens to you? Who's the first person you tell when something good happens to you?
When something good happens, I share my wife this. It's because she is the better half and always support me and in everything in my family and my workplace. I share with her. So
whom do you run to when something bad happens in your life? Is it the same person?
Yeah, same person.
Okay. When are you the most at ease with yourself? When? At what time? When are you the most at ease with yourself? কখন খুব স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য বোধ করেন অনেক কিছু হয় না কেউ হয়তো গান গাইতে বললো কেউ গানে খুব ভালো আপনি কোন সময় কোন কাজ করার সময় খুবই আপনি ইজ ফিল করেন
Actually, I feel is
কেউ আছে না ম্যাথস করতে পছন্দ করে, একটা ম্যাথস দিয়ে দেবেন, খুব মানে তখন এনজয় করে। Anything like that?
I like task-based job when my boss gives me a task and target-oriented. Then I do this as his requirement, and I always love this because I always take challenging job, and for this reason I joined my present job.
Okay. Ananya, are you there? Ananya? Hello, Ananya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just few more questions. How much of a people watcher are you? In what places do you find yourself people watching? Are you a people watcher? You know, sometimes you observe people, what they're doing, you know. Some people, they don't watch other people, and some people, they watch. They want to listen to what they're saying.
It is like noticing others.
Yes, kind of, and what they're saying. Sometimes some people enjoy that. Not enjoy, it's not bad,
Okay.
it's not good.
I enjoy people watching. I enjoy, yes, I enjoy it, and I notice their behaviors and how they talk and they act with the situation. And at that time, I always be silent. And
okay. Fine. How accident prone are you? Describe a recent accident. How accident prone are you? Are you accident? You know, some people, they always have accident.
Too much accident prone. Most of the time I fallen it by myself, as I am not conscious. If I am not conscious about the things, the rough things, or the something I can get stuck or get dhakka khawa ar ki.
So you bump into something.
Yes.
You bump it. Okay. So, you're not definitely a cat person, no? I mean, yes. You're more of a dog person or a cat person. So, it's not going to change. You're not going to love a cat ever in your life.
No, I have allergy also.
Okay, so very unlikely.
Yes.
Okay, so do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or carefully temper their words? Why? Do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or carefully temper their words? Why?
I prefer carefully temper their words because should say yes, saying expressing the emotions and thinking or words straightforward is good. Being straightforward is good, but of course we need to be alert about others' emotions and about others' ideology and thinking. And I prefer carefully temper about if people carefully temper about their words.
Okay, guys, that's all for today. You know, I thought I made you bored. You know, so we had conversation after conversation. Okay, so we are not going to do other stuff today.
No, sir, not boring, sir. I have enjoyed a lot, actually.
Okay, thank you.
I am also.
Okay, thank you. So I took almost 1.5 hours of a valuable time. Okay, thank you for today, and thank you for being with us. And we shared our thoughts, ideas, and hopefully we'll meet again. Huh? Okay, take care. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Be safe. Be safe.
You too.
Okay.